Today, me and the kids, fam, we at Trader Joe's. We come like once a month for them to get their grocery and stuff. So today is the next day, or the next time they're gonna be getting their grocery. They ran out pretty quick this month. I'm shocked, but we're back, and they're gonna go in and get their little grocery, y'all. And I'm gonna probably pick up some things too. I don't know exactly what. Probably try something new. But let's go inside. Okay, let's just go inside.
Sighren, where all my gems at?
Hey, my gems. So I am getting ready to do my dye my hair, okay? And I'm not using your traditional dye because we're looking at my hair, not a wig, okay? So I have a herb that I'm using, and I mix it in with a moisturizer, a treatment, so I can do it with that. I mean, and they put everything on these products, so you can't steal them in the store. But god dang. All right, so I have this right here. Let me actually keep this side over here. Okay. And this is what my mixture looks like. So it is a treatment mixed with a herb. So I want to see just to make sure that it's going to take. Okay. I don't know, y'all, but we're definitely gonna try. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my hair because I want to get rid of those, well, not get rid of, but I'm dyeing those grays. You know what I'm saying? Those grays, because they acted up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But let me go ahead and put this in. I just wanted to show y'all like the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like doing a perm. You definitely want to get those roots. So I want to just mainly get those grays. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me go ahead and get this right on together. And I'm gonna put a treatment bag on it, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to rinse it out. Probably gonna let it sit for about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, making sure that color get in. So I think I'm gonna do it this way first, and then I'm gonna put the put some of that herb in like a bottle and put it on there with some water too, cause I don't know how this gonna take, cause it's supposed to be like a dark brown, but this looking like gray. So I don't know, y'all. But anywho, I'm gonna let y'all see when I'm done. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see when I'm done, because this look like it's gonna take a little minute. Oh Lord, drop that right in the bowl. Look like it's gonna take a little minute. Okay. So basically, I just get the roots like that to be all specific. Then I'm gonna do this. Okay. And then I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Period. Do it like this. And like I said, this is a treatment, a mask. So this is what it's looking like so far, y'all. Okay. This is what it's looking like so far. Okay. So we want to make sure that that brown, you know what I'm saying? We ain't looking for it to be black. It's going to come out like a dark brown. So it's really just going to go like over my, you know what I'm saying? Over like my grays. So yeah, it's going to be like a dark brown. So I just want to make sure, you know, my ends gray and all. Yes, so I got this all over. And like I said, this is a natural herb mixed in with a treatment, okay? So you just want to make sure you get it. And like I said, this should turn my hair all brown. You see that? So that there's no gray. That's all we're doing. It's turning it all brown so that we get that gray. So that's what it should look like, y'all. It should look like a whole brown section. So like I said, I'm gonna rub this in. Okay, y'all see that? All brown. We're not going for like a jet black. I want that natural brown color. All right, that's what we're going for, that natural brown color. So it should take, and like I said, this is just a healthier way and a natural way to dye your hair, y'all. Instead of using those harmful dyes with all of those chemicals in it. Y'all, I'm telling you, I try everything in a natural way, hoping that, you know, hoping for the best. But you know, like I said, before dyes were created, this is what they used to do. This is what they use. This is what the gods and goddesses used to, you know, dye their hair. And it's all natural. Ain't no chemicals in it. All right, so we got this part done. Let's go ahead and get the back. Okay, there it is, y'all. Period. All natural brown, honey. All right, so let's rub that in. Give it a little twist. Okay. I don't got my clamps. I forgot to get my clamp out the closet. And let's go to the back. Okay. So y'all probably see a lot of like Indian and African videos where they put this in their hair. They put it as a treatment actually to grow it, but they use this to dye it as well. And then remember back in the day, y'all, if y'all young like me, remember we used to use Kool-Aid? We used to dye hair with Kool-Aid. Listen, all that stuff is way better than these harmful dyes, honey, that got all them chemicals in it, honey, because that seeps into the brain, the follicles, and into the bloodstream. Okay, and we wonder why we got all these hormonal imbalances and stuff like that. Y'all, the deodorant, the perfume, the body lotion, all of that is seeping into our bloodstream, okay, and causing our body to go haywire, right? So you have to be very careful, especially the more mature you get, the more wise, the more seasoned you get. Y'all, we have to, we can't be wearing all of this spray like these young girls. Listen, y'all better cut it out. Y'all better cut it out. But anywho, let me go ahead and finish this. Okay, that's what it looks like. Let me go ahead and finish this, y'all. And like I said, I'll show y'all the finished product. So y'all will see if you're trying to get some grays out of your hair, or you just want to go with that natural color. You can perhaps try using some herbs, some natural herbs. Okay, period. All right, y'all. So this is the finished product. It took, but not as, y'all know I had a lot of gray. It did not take that much of the gray. Y'all see that? It made my hair brown, as you can see, but it did not dye all the way. I still have some grays. I just don't have like as much, you see? So it is, you see, look at her. It made the grays like kind of bronze. Okay, so I still have like some grays, but I just don't have a lot of grays. So, but I'm gonna get some more of them grays out. Yeah, you see this side really barely like kind of took, and I didn't put a lot on this side, y'all. I should have used more, but I didn't. I used just a handful. But so yeah, this is what it's looking like, y'all. Ew. Hey, my gems, what is up? And shout out to each and every one of you. Y'all, I am very disappointed right now because I thought I was going to be going live and I'm not, y'all. I just took some twist out of my hair. I had my hair braided. I thought I was going to be going live and I'm not, because come to find out, I have my daughter's laptop, not mine, okay? And I don't know where mine is. And I'm like, what's going on? It's too much happening right now, y'all. I'm a little perturbed. You know what I'm saying? It's so much happening that's just trying to stop me, because I'm like, when we moved, I thought I brought my laptop, my MacBook, shall I say. I thought I brought my MacBook. I specifically picked it up and put it inside of a basket of towels. What did I say? And I'm just like, so come to find out that was her laptop. I'm so annoyed. So I'm just gonna go by the gym. I'm gonna just go work out to the gym. I guess I'm gonna have to wait till Bay get here to see where my laptop is. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to wait till as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to call Bay to ask him, has he seen it at least? Because otherwise it's gone. And it just done disappeared. So yeah, but anywho, I guess I'm gonna just go to the gym and get some steps out the way, y'all. I've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of studying about life. breaking down, the story of the Bible, because the Bible gives a story, but it turns it into more mythology as opposed to biology is what I want to say. The Bible breaks biology down into like mythology. So I'm trying to reverse it from mythology back to like biology or physics. It's a lot of y'all. I'm on a whole different level. I mean, I know a lot of you like read the Bible as to read the word and stuff like that. Great. Okay. But I get the word. Okay. The Bible is like etymology to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this whole language. You know what I'm saying? But you got to break it down to the original message. And that's what I've been doing, is breaking the Bible down to the original message, So yeah, like the Nile River and turning water into wine, and Jesus being born or celebrating the birth of Christ December 25th when he really wasn't born on December 25th. So what happened? Did Mary really walk in her and Joseph, and did they really walk over to Egypt? And I don't know, all type of stuff. It's like, it's really, they've turned it into mythology, and I'm breaking all of that down as to what really happened. So it's very deep and very detailed, okay? But it's been very fun. Breaking it down and learning a lot about it. So while I'm in the gym is where I'm studying while I'm like working out. And next thing you know, I'll be at my 10,000 steps, child, and smarter. So I'm loving my hair, but y'all, I don't know. I'm going to wear a wig for a couple days. Y'all, I'm finna just braid it down again. And I'm just going to wear a wig. Ow, I got my ring caught up in there. I'm just going to wear like a wig. Just for a couple days, or maybe, I don't know, because this weather, y'all, it's just, this weather is not making me or letting me be great. This weather is really like working against my hair. So it was like damn near 70 degrees, and then now today it's like 38. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I'm tired of the poofing. It's just like every time I get outside or go outside, that poof happens, and my hair is just, I don't know, it's very special. Okay, very special. So I'm finna just put it back down up under a wig. I'm finna braid it down, put a treatment on it, braid it back down, and put it back under a wig, y'all. Yes, I am. It is what it is, okay? At least maybe until the spring, once we get out of this winter weather, honey, because this winter weather is ugly. All right. But yeah, so I'm finna just put on some clothes and go to the gym, y'all. I'm just gonna work out and learn, since I can't come before y'all right now. It looks like it's gonna be a couple months, because I don't know when Bay gonna get here. But I'll be going, it'll be next month. I'm sorry, it'll be January. I'm so sorry. It'll be January, because I'm gonna be flying to Atlanta for my court date, and then when I come back, I'm gonna bring everything back, or I might have to get a whole new MacBook. I don't know, but either way it go, y'all get ready, because when we go live, I got some stuff, okay? And I think that's what it is. They don't want me to be telling y'all this stuff, but I got some stuff I'm gonna be letting y'all know, honey. When I say your girl is gonna bring y'all the business, I'm gonna bring y'all the business. Hey, my gems, what is up, y'all? And happy whatever day of the week it is for you. For me, it is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. I don't know what day it is. It's after Christmas, but it's before New Year's. I think today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So my daughter, which it was her day off, she decided to go in. So I just took her to work. And now I'm on my way to Target. Because I purchased a garbage can for the kitchen, but it comes with the apartment. So they delivered a garbage can, and they pick up that trash every day, Monday through Friday. So basically all you do is sit your garbage out for the day and they pick it up. But if I sit it out with the one that I purchased, they don't pick that up. So they provide you with a garbage can. So yeah, I'm like, I ain't even think about that, and I purchased one, so I'm taking that back. But yeah, I'm excited right now. I need to take my arse to the gym, y'all. I did not get my little steps out the way. I'm going to put the dye in my hair. Y'all see, I just pushed it back. And I'm going to wear a hairpiece, okay? I'm gonna just probably braid my hair down like I normally do, and then just put a hairpiece on top of it. Yeah, because I don't know, y'all. It's just, I don't know what to do with my hair, to make it look decent. And I'm tired of going out in these streets, you know what I'm saying, looking like somebody hair thug. So in my hair with this weather the way it is, honey, I try to lay it down and it poofs, you know, and then when it poofs it easily gets matted. So I don't know. But how y'all doing, y'all? I hope y'all getting ready for y'all's new year. Y'all celebrate the new year January 1st. April Fool! Shout out to those of you who celebrate the new year January 1st, y'all. You know, I hope it brings you everything that you are working towards, okay? I don't celebrate the new year at the 1st of January. I celebrate it during spring, okay? I don't celebrate the new year in winter because it doesn't make sense that the rebirth actually takes place during spring. Isn't that when they celebrate Easter, the birth of the egg, the baby, the hatch, bling, you know? But maybe the birthing phase starts during winter. That's when the baby is conceived, and then it is born during spring. So I've been trying to make it make sense like that. Like maybe the birthing phase is during spring, but the actual conception of the baby is during winter. And fall is the death of the old. Summer is the actual fertilize, the growth of it. I don't know, y'all. I just been trying to make it make sense, okay, in my brain as to why we would celebrate the new year during that time. I'm actually finding another Target. This is not the one near me, but this is the one kind of like I pass by it all the time. So I'm like, let me just go to this one over here. So I've been trying to find like a meat market. I guess I'm gonna have to go to like a meat market because they don't have like the farmers market like what we had in Georgia. They don't have that where I can go and purchase like meats and stuff. So they have meat markets here. So I'm gonna find like a meat market to go to. So yeah. Yeah. Shout out to my baby mama. She was like, girl, tell your daughter to go on TikTok and find a place, you know. And I told my daughter, I was like, go and see if you can find some meat markets in our area. And she did, y'all. She actually found some meat markets like in the area. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check them out. So yeah, because I'm ready for some turkey, you know. I want to cook, and then when Bay get here, I definitely want to cook him something. I was thinking about us going out to eat, you know, somewhere, because I think in Houston is where the food is at, okay? I could be wrong, but I believe in Houston is where the food, you know what I'm saying, is at. Over here, you're gonna get like Benihana, you're gonna get like maestros, you're gonna get like papacito, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of want like a more soulful type of food, you know what I'm saying, where stuff is seasoned different, and it's not as much as a franchise, you know, as it is just a restaurant, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also ready to cook, you know, stop eating out and stuff like that. I haven't had anything. I'm actually on a fast right now. How many days is this one? I think this one is 3 or 4 days, you guys, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on another fast, y'all. Like I say, my spirit has just been like on it for whatever reason, but I have been getting a lot of downloads, a lot of knowledge, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth. Definitely being guided down a new path. On Christmas, we saw this guy getting baptized in the pool. I don't know how to feel about that, y'all. I'm just like, don't be releasing your demons in the goddamn community pool. You know, when you get baptized, that's a release of demons, honey. That's a purification process where you release the old and embrace the new and stuff. And I just felt some type of way about that. And I did go to the front office, and they said that was the maintenance crew. I'm like, why would the maintenance people be out there doing releasing their demons in the community pool? Like, me, I'm just like, you know, I'm very sensitive to energy. So I'm like, there's no way I want to get in that pool swimming with your damn demons. You know, I don't know what you released in that pool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might hear look crazy. I don't know what you released in that damn pool, you know? So I just felt some kind of way. And I'm just like, you know, looking at the pool like this now, like, I ain't even get a chance to go over there and put my foot in, or, you know what I'm saying, get it. Like, when it comes to the beach, it's okay for you to do that because the beach is governed by the moon, okay? The beach is influenced by the phases of the moon, the energy of the moon. So it is a very healing and detoxing
And the beach can withstand all of that energy because, like I said, it's influenced by the moon. But a damn pool, which is governed by man, which they use chlorine to clean it and all of that stuff. Come on now. I don't know if it's ready to handle all them damn demons and stuff like that. Like, why would you get baptized in a pool? I don't want to be swimming with your damn demons. I don't know. I just feel some type of way. Y'all let me know if I'm being extra. But how would y'all feel if you go out there and see people doing religious practices, you know what I'm saying, in the community pool? Like, y'all. And it was crazy because my daughters, they had done went out there. They was getting ready to get in the pool. They was actually just sitting on the step or whatever with their foot. And that's when the people came up and she was like, I think they're about to do something. And then my other daughter was like, what? They look. And then they saw the guy with the all white on. And child, yeah, I probably put the video up right here. This the video, y'all. And I'm sitting out there. They came home. They was like, Mommy, I think they're out there doing some sort of baptism or something. I say, what? So I took my little earth outside, honey. And ooh, child, to my surprise, they out there releasing demons in the pool, honey. I say, oh. Yeah, I am very sensitive to energy. Like I said, I don't know what that man released. I don't know what he had to get out of him before the new year. I don't know why they would do this on Christmas Day. It was actually cold. So meaning you had to make a huge sacrifice, which means you had to get your arse in that cold water because it was something you wanted to get rid of that bad that you like, I don't care what I got to do to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it. That's how I see it. You know, there's a time and there's a place. Go to a lake, go to a river. You don't do that in no damn community pool. I don't know, but you know, when you in Texas, I know there's a lot of religious folk, a lot of these, the Mexicans and stuff like that. I know they're very religious people, but you can't take your religion and just force it onto other people and do it in somebody's backyard. Like, that's just disrespectful. You guys need a place for that. That's why they have temples and churches and whatever else, but they do not have a damn community pool, okay, where you go and serve the Lord. That is crazy.
I'm in Target, and this is, I think, the Glow Studio. This is the new colors. I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of liking it. I like this. Like this little crop top with some little shorts. If I wore shorts. Y'all know I would wear mine with pants. But it's cute. I saw it online and I was looking at it. And I'm like, I don't know. I wanted to see it in person. So I'm really loving the colors. This is the one. It fall off the shoulder. So that's kind of cute, though. It falls off the shoulder. And I saw this one as well. I don't know. It just seems a little warm for me. And with the way Texas is, y'all. That's cute. I like that one. Look at that. That's cute. Yeah, with the weather in Texas, honey, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little nervous about how to shop here in Texas. I gotta try the weather out for about 6 months and then go from there. But yeah, I'm up in here getting my stuff. Let me go and get the stuff that I actually came for, which is gonna be some deodorant for Bae and some hand soap for my other bathrooms in the kitchen. And Rama, that's it. I'll be getting up out of here after that. All right, y'all. It's the new stuff at Target. Okay, the new stuff at Target. Why I always think that's a person, like, you see, when I be walking up, I be thinking that's somebody. I'm like, why is she looking at me like that, y'all? And I'm noticing a lot of this card game stuff. I guess that's for Valentine's Day. I guess that's why, but yeah, I'm noticing a lot of that too. So, all right, y'all, let me get on up out of here. I think I am getting lazy. Like, why all the big stuff I left in Target? Place the order online for it to come and be delivered. Yeah, I don't feel like dragging all that stuff upstairs. I don't. And I shouldn't have to. And I'm not going to. Because I got the big thing of paper towels and a big case of toilet paper, paper plates, all that type of stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I got some small stuff right here. And the rest of it, place the order and just have it delivered. You know, they got same day delivery and all that. So, y'all, it is. When Bae get here, then I'll do more, big shopping and stuff like that. But I'm not doing it right now. Absolutely not. Your girl is not the one. Hold up.
I'm just not the one. It was a lady complimented me on my dress. She's like, oh my God, your dress is so pretty. I'm like, thank you, period. It's starting to warm up. It was cold this morning. It's only 11:30. It's starting to warm up, so that's that. I have to go buy Marshalls, and then I'm going back to the house. My daughter will be getting off. I got some stuff that I'm gonna be putting in my boxes for February. So my hair, look at, I told y'all it's starting to poof. But that's all I really grabbed out of Target. Some things I'm gonna be putting in my boxes. So yeah, I don't know, I might get my little arse back on home because I don't feel like doing no run-ins today. I need to actually have my arse in the gym, y'all. I need to get back on with my steps because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. It's just with me fasting so much, you know what I'm saying? The energy is just like throwing me off. I'm going to one after looking in a doctor's office for here. I haven't found one yet. There's a lot of men here, and I don't want no male gynecologists. You know, nothing against them, but I just don't want no male gynecologists. You know what I'm saying? So I found one female. So I'm gonna go check out her office, y'all. I need to go get my watermelon water. I still haven't gotten my watermelon water, y'all. It's so good. I'm gonna put a picture of it up right here. This right here, it's like $10 a bottle, but it is fire. Okay, it's so good. It's so good. Like seriously. So yeah, I'm gonna drink that. All right, y'all, so I'm just now finishing up. I went by Marshall's, Home Goods in Burlington, and I found a good mug, okay? And I got me some turtles. Y'all, I love turtles. They were $4.49. This bag here be like $9.99 in Target. They were $4.49. So you know I got like 3 packs. I bought all of them. I did. I bought all of them, okay? But y'all, have y'all paid attention to the fact that they're not giving you any pennies back? Okay? So they're keeping all the pennies. They're not giving you any pennies. So y'all need to hold on to some of y'all pennies, especially if they were 1982 and prior, because that's when pennies were made out of all copper. So if you have pennies that are from 1982 and prior, y'all better hold on to those, okay? Don't get rid of them. It's a reason they're getting rid of not just the pennies, but they're getting rid of the copper. I'm trying to see which way do I get out of here. I think I got to go back out that way. Yeah, they're getting rid of the copper for a reason. And that is something that I go into on my Patreon and stuff like that. So if you want to know why they want the copper out of your hands, okay, if you have anything copper, jewelry, whatever, hold on to it. I'm telling you now, hold on to it, baby. Okay. And I'm also going to give you something that you can do with your pennies, okay? Just 4 of them. That will be very, very, very necessary for upcoming energies in the future, y'all. So, yeah, honey. But anywho, that's just one to grow on. I was just like, okay. They ain't giving nobody pennies back, honey. They taking all the pennies off the market, honey. I said, ouch, not the only brown money. Y'all going to keep the nickel and the dime and the quarter? Okay. It is what it is, you know. No foul, no crime. Right? No foul, no crime. We used to this, okay? But yeah, so I got a mug from out of I think that was Ross. I got that out of, as a matter of fact. So this is the mug that I got out of Ross, y'all. It says steep it real as opposed to keep it real, and it has this top. Let me see if I can show y'all. This was $7 up in there. And the reason I got it is because, remember I said I wanted to steep my tea, you know what I'm saying, and drink it every day. The one that I make from my iron, excuse me, my iron, because my teapot is still in Georgia Wet Bay. So this is what it looks like. It got this lid right here that you can take off, and it has this. This is what I love, okay? So you can put your herbs in here, put your water in there, and you can close it and let it steep, and then you can drink your tea, you know, the next day. So I let mine steep like overnight, and then boom, okay? Yeah, I go to drinking my tea. So I haven't drank it since I've been here. My energy is rather low because I'm like detoxing, fasting, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I gotta pull my energy up. So I'm getting this tea here for iron to bring it up. I also gotta get some whatchamacallit for my vitamin C, because vitamin C will help you to absorb. So you want to take your vitamin C first, then drink your tea. It'll help you to absorb the iron. So it's just so much, y'all. It's just and it's because we have no nutrients. Allegedly, we have no nutrients in our food. Our food source is whack. They're making our meats on a computer now. They're printing out your meat, you guys, and people are actually doing reviews saying how good it tastes. It's just weird. Like, nothing has no nutritional value anymore, y'all. I mean, they're putting so many pesticides on the herbs and stuff. Like, you have to really go natural. So I'm finding a place where I can order my herbs from people who grow them, you know what I'm saying, naturally, and not from these big super pharma companies, you know. So yeah, because I'm like, for what I eat, the way I eat, I should be way more healthier. I have all of this gray because there's a lack of minerals. I have a mineral deficiency. When you see that gray like that, that means that there's a mineral deficiency. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get these minerals, you know, back in my body, because it's not gonna be through food. Because food has no nutritional value if they're creating it in a lab. So I'm working on a lot of stuff about myself, you guys. Once you get to, you know, your 50s and 60s and 70s, man, you got to really put a lot more pressure on life, on what you do. And you got to take more responsibility. You got to become accountable for your health. Granted, if they poison everything, you have to pick the item that's least poison. You have to do your research, do your due diligence, and find what is the least poison and take that.